My! And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman here today, Mr. Colin. We are here live for a U18 battle about ready to take place between two split-season squads, if you will. Getting ready, getting prepared for their high school seasons as the Wonderland Wizards. I always have trouble with that name every time they play. The Wonderland Wizards, ladies and gentlemen, pay visit to your southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. The Seahawks, as you can see there, wearing their home yellow sweaters with the blue trim, the white elbows, blue shorts, bright yellow socks. I love these jerseys. Absolutely love the jerseys that the U18, U16 organizations wear. They got the numbers across the front, numbers on the back, numbers everywhere. Elliot pleases the broadcaster. They're going through their warm-ups. We'll see who's going to get the starting goal today. Is it going to be Nathan Pratt or is it going to be Cam McCullen? We'll see. And down at the other end, ladies and gentlemen, the Wonderland Wizards wearing their blue sweaters. There you see them going through their warm-ups. Dark blue sweaters, white shoulders, light blue trim. The Wizards logo across the chest, blue shorts, and blue socks with white numbers with blue trim. We'll see who gets the start in between the pipes for the Wizards. Is it going to be Devin Oliveri or Tristan Baker? We don't know. We'll find out. Oh, the backup goaltender going behind the net while the other guys are shooting. A very brave lad there. So we're about ready to get underway here. We play, I believe, 16-minute periods. If I'm wrong, I'll let you know. Icing and offsides is in effect. Body checking is allowed by USA Hockey. That pleases the broadcaster. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, ladies and gentlemen, it's an automatic whistle. And if they're shorthanded and they ice the puck, there still is icing. 2 minutes if there's any infraction. And if it's tied at the end of regulation, ladies and gentlemen, there will be no sudden death or sudden life overtime, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home or who you got a few shekels on FanDuel.com. All right, we're about ready to get underway. The game being brought to us by our friends at One Hockey, OneHockey.com, the greatest tournaments anywhere in the world. They're coming to Simsbury in November, Veterans Day weekend. One Hockey. Now, if you haven't been to a One Hockey tournament, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, they are by far, not even close, the best tournaments in the world. They got mascots running around, music everywhere. Championship teams get to skate around with the One Hockey Cup. They get the champagne on the ice, the white apple sparkling cider. Make the kids feel really, really special. And Solu will be broadcasting every single game from the tournament on Veterans Day weekend in November as part of the tournament. So the team's going through some last-minute instructions. Looks like it's going to be Baker getting the start for the Wizards here. It is 16-minute periods. I was correct about that. And we'll see who gets the start here for the Seahawks as the coaching staff going over a few last-minute instructions. First game for both of these organizations. And it looks like, I believe it's going to be Nathan Pratt getting the start. Yeah, I don't even see McCullum out there dressed, so that made it real easy. Casagrande getting the start at center with Declan York on the left wing. The right wing, number 22. That is Drew Sager. Coming in to take the draw now, that's Cooper Gifford. And we're underway from the Rose Garden here in Norwich, Connecticut. The Seahawks and the Wizards, game one of the season. How about that? Here's Gifford now. Through the neutral zone with a head of steam. Gifford stepping to the outside, back to the inside, pulling the trigger. Can of corn there for the netminder, Pratt. And we got our first whistle. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. You can share that link. Just text anybody right now, solubroadcasting.org. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, we can't see the whole corner. I'm sorry. Thank you. There's Casagrande now. Getting it out to center now. Away with it is York. Declan York cutting to the outside, protecting the puck, lowering the shoulder on the backhand, bouncing puck coming through there was Sager. Nice job by the goaltender, Baker, to fight that one off. Good rush there by Declan York, showing good speed early on. Bouncing puck knocked aside. Now here comes Gifford. Cooper Gifford serpentining his way to the outside, pulling the trigger. Pratt covers up, and there'll be no further play. 15-11 left to go here. So like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, you can share that link. Text anybody anywhere in the world right now, solubroadcasting.org. That's solubroadcasting.org. Anybody anywhere in the world can tune in absolutely for free. I know the Bridgeport families, or the Wonderland Wizard families, didn't know about it. You guys can text anybody you know that. they're all smiling at me now. So don't get mad at me. Get mad at, the manager. Nah, these things happen. There's a lot going on in the world, but big hit there from behind the net. Leinekes laying the lumber into him. Side of the net now. Seahawks doing battle, trying to come away with it. Poke checked away there by Rodriguez. Bouncing puck kept in by the Wizards. Nice play there by number 20. That's Staunton. Dylan Staunton, number 20. He picks it up at center ice, circling on his own there. Here's one of my favorite people in the whole world. Take the Patriots tomorrow. Sending it over now to Rodriguez. Rodriguez out to center. That's knocked down. Nice play there by Wyatt Verberidge. Verberidge, a big, strong power forward. North and south type of game. Not too complicated. I like his game a lot. Always did. Seahawks doing a nice job keeping it in at the blue line. Sending it up now. Bouncing puck. Here it comes Bentley. Bentley got it in front. Skylar Bentley. Lost the handle on it today. To McCann putting the brakes on. Trying to get it back in front. Wizards trying to corral the puck. Ends up behind the net. Picking it up quickly there. That's Wade Larson. Larson back to the point. Letting the shot go. That hit a player out high. He lost it in his gear there for a moment. Knocks it down and away comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez down the right wing. He's hounded there by a couple of Seahawks. That was a Rodriguez sandwich on Seahawk bread. Here's Gifford now. Gifford. He's met there by Larson. Larson lays the lumber into him. Picking up Tompkins. Tompkins serpentining. Letting the shot go. Deflected out of play. Nice job there. Caden Castile. Got his body in the shooting lane. Not allowing the shot to get through to his netminder. If you're going to block the shot, you got to make sure it doesn't get through. And he certainly did that. Bunkley out there now. On defense at center, number 67, Makuchowski. Dylan Makuchowski taking the face-off against Gifford. Larson came through to help out there. Behind the net it goes. Picked up there by Joshua Bertelli. Bertelli, great two-way defenseman for the Seahawks here. I keep wanting to say the Eagles. They will be the Eagles shortly. Although not every player will be on the Eagles, so. They're from a couple of different high schools here during the split season, so most players will go on to play for the ECT Eagles here, but some do go on to play for perhaps East Haven or a couple other teams. So don't want to assume that everybody's an Eagle. This young lad, though, Casagrande, is the big house. He leans in. He's got the flow coming out the back of the helmet. He's had it for years. Got to keep your head up when number 5's on the ice, though. He likes to get a big chunk of everybody. Down the boards it goes now. Picked off there by Oliveri. Oliveri leaves it for Gifford. Gifford's been busy. Gifford stepping to the outside. Gifford with the puck. Leaves it for Tompkins. Tompkins letting the shot go. Waffled aside there by Pratt. Good waffle angle there. You don't want to leave that puck right in front of you. He steered it off into the corner. It's not enough at this level just to make the save, ladies and gentlemen. You got to control the rebounds. You saw Pratt there utilizing his waffle. We used to call it GWU, good waffle utilization, as he steered it off into the corner. Nice defensive pressure there. Bertelli stepping up to knock the puck loose, but the Wizards turn, letting the shot go. That just missed on it. There's Bunkley now. Bunkley quickly out, trying to catch the Wizards in a player change. Couldn't do so. Knocked down there. That's Staunton. Staunton sending it up along the boards. Here's Casagrande now. Casagrande back for Bertelli. Bertelli fanned on it a little bit there. Turnover at the blue line now. Casagrande coming in, getting a big chunk. Nice job to keep the legs turning there by Rodriguez. The Seahawks come away with it. Away to center it goes now, giving chase there. That's Sager. Sager on the forecheck. Through the neutral zone. Good job of breaking that up there by Jack Kramer. Now the Seahawks looking to go from defense to offense with 12 minutes left to go here. A scoreless opening stanza. Still a very good opportunity for everybody at home and everybody in the arena to throw in $5 a man on the first goal. Seahawks with the puck now, trying to settle things down. The Wizards, that's Staunton, number 20. Dylan Staunton, a big fella. Always like your defenseman big with long arms. I know I do. Chipped out to center. There's a former third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves. Always like my defenseman to cast a big shadow. Seahawks a little bit of trouble there, getting it out of harm's way. Makuchowski. Excuse me, first day with the voice. Back on full bridge here. Here's Verberidge now. Full bridge, full docket, I should say. I saw Verberidge, that's why I had the brain. Come on, brain, I don't like you and you don't like me, but as the great Homer Simpson once said, we've got to work together. Back the other way now, Master. Scotty Master sends it out of play into the Seahawks bench. Speaking of the Simpsons, I saw another one of those, how the Simpsons are time travelers and predicted the future. They showed in one of the episodes throughout the years, the Queen of England, which we know she passed away, so I'm not making fun of that, but they did have it as 2022 in that episode about 15 years ago. So yet the Simpsons, once again, predicting the future. So it's getting to the point now where it's actually really scary. Picking it up off the boards now, walking out, that's Oliveri. No, excuse me, yes it is, Oliveri. Nick Oliveri. There's Devin Oliveri, number 32, the other goaltender. I don't know if they are brother and sister, or brother and brother, excuse me, or if they are like Forrest and Bubba. Nice job by Larson to fight through the check. Larson dumps it in. Into the corner he goes now. Larson in on the forecheck. First on it there is Gavin Keller. Nice job by the Seahawks, causing the turnover momentarily, but away comes Tompkins now. Greg Tompkins with a head of steam through the neutral zone. Stepping to the outside, walking in all alone, pulling the trigger. That just missed. Oh, a great burst of speed there by Tompkins. He had that second gear. He's one of those guys that are faster with the puck than without it. You always got to watch out for guys like that. He took off he got that puck on his stick. His eyes lit up. His pupils dilated. More oxygen went to the lungs. The adrenal glands started doing what adrenal glands do. And he just missed on the waffle side. 10-10 left to go here. You give us a hockey game. No, excuse me. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. I apologize. Icing is the call there. A little break in the action here. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. A good day for the Seahawks thus far on home ice. They were 2-1 this afternoon. Looking to go 3-1 here. And tomorrow, I want to remind everybody, the big one at high noon. The NHC Norwich Hockey Club making their home opener. Their inaugural season underway. They're 3-0. They went to a showcase up in Boston, and they certainly showed out, as the kids say. And they'll be playing right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network all their home games, so an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to cover them. Taken away now. Here's York. York got a man cutting to the cooker, tried to get it there. Nice poke check away there by the defenseman, Kopchik. Kopchik had his stick in the passing lane. He broke it up nicely. Picking it up now is Staunton. Staunton behind his own net. Calmly, coolly sending it back there. Casagrande getting a big chunk of them there, causing the turnover. York taking it to the cooker. Nice stop there by the netminder, Baker. Behind the net it goes now to Seahawks doing a nice little bit of cycling there. Bodies come together behind the net. Casagrande got it out in front on the backhand there. Staunton tried to get rid of it. Now he's working over Sager in the corner. Sager from his knees making the play, staying with it. Gotta like the intestinal fortitude of that young man. He got knocked down and kept going. Casagrande coming over, laying the lumber into him, causing yet another turnover. Told you, you gotta keep your head up when big number 5's on the ice. He likes to get a pound of flesh while he's out there. Here's Casagrande again working hard. Now Casagrande. First on the puck in the corner. Casagrande got a man cutting to the cooker. Hops over the stick of Verberidge. Tracking it down was Kramer. Kramer sending it into the corner. Kept in now Bunkley. Bunkley down low. Casagrande getting the shot off rebound. They bounce at it. Still there. Bunkley's letting the shot go. The netminder sprawled out like a hungry hippo, chasing after a wayward marble, and he finds it. 8:39 left to go here. A couple of big stops there by Tristan Baker. Wonder if his parents are big fans of Legends of the Fall. A lot of kids, this age named Tristan. Shoot, Brad Pitt, hey, what can you say? One of the greatest actors of our generation. He unfortunately gets punished because he's, quote-unquote, so handsome. People don't realize what a great actor he actually is. He's fantastic. Legends of the Fall, fantastic. I'm not saying the goaltender was named after him, but, there weren't a lot of Tristans around before that movie. I'm just saying. All right, face-off down low now. Seahawks going in after it. Bodies collide in the corner. Coming away with it back to the blue line now. There's Kramer. Kramer letting the shot go, doesn't get through. Rebound, Leinekus has it kicked away. Back the other way now. Here comes Gifford. Cooper Gifford. Leaves it there for Tompkins. Tompkins sends it in as Leinekus was in the area. Hard around the boards now. Makuchowski with it. 8:15 to go here in the scoreless period. If you got the under in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, you're feeling pretty good about things right now. Bouncing puck. Tompkins keeps it in. Hard around. Leinekus. That puck looked like it picked up speed as it went along the boards there. It was like a glitch in the Matrix there. There's Keller now. Keller rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Pursued nicely. Good job by Leinekus there. Leinekus coming over, laying the lumber into him. Now it's Kopchik. Good tape-to-tape pass there. The Seahawks doing a nice job hemming the Wizards in their own zone, but the Wizards break out. These are two well-coached teams here, ladies and gentlemen. I really like the hockey we're seeing here today. No icing. Play on, says the official. Clearly the official wants to get to the buffet before it's closed, waving off icing there. He's got somewhere to be. The old Saturday evening game, Friday evening games, Perhaps the officials got a hot date when I get there before happy hour's over. A lot of things get waved off. We'll see if this goes for icing. And the officials waved that off as well. Well, I think my hypothesis now is leaning towards theory. As we've seen two icings waved off very quickly on it now. Spencer Sherman. Sherman. Hard along the boards, knocked down by the Wizards. Wizards trying to get the puck in. They do. Rodriguez in the corner. Rodriguez worked over by Sherman. Rodriguez keeps the legs turning, got it back out in front. Bouncing puck still loose there. The netminder looking for it. Bodies come together in front of the goaltender, Pratt. He finds it through a sea of legs. Covers it up with the mitt, and there'll be no further play. Just under 7 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. Who's winning? The Bears. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone to the left of the netminder. Pratt, he's been sharp. Down at the other end, Tristan Baker, equally as sharp, ladies and gentlemen. Still waiting on the season's first goal. Chopping down at the man there was Larson, and then getting back up. That was a Paul Bunyan-esque light chop there, but, you know, revenge is a dish best served cold, as Godzilla will tell you, as he took care of King Kong not once but twice a couple of years ago. Kept in at the blue line now, Castile. Castile letting the shot go. Baker with the save. Baker trying to corral himself now. Here's the rebound, trying to get to it on the backhand. McCann couldn't corral it. Back out the center again. We saw a couple of nice stops there by the netminder Baker. Here comes Larson. Larson sending it hard around against Staunton. Larson and Staunton now. A little bit of bad blood between those two. We'll keep an eye on number 6 and number 20 for you. These things happen. It's not foreign to the product. Nobody thought they were driving their kids to the tennis rink today. Or to the tennis arena, tennis court. Although I love tennis, don't get me wrong. That kid who won the U.S. Open, my goodness. Absolutely just got better as the tournament went on. Alcaraz. Back to the blue line now. Here's Bunkley. Federer retiring yesterday. Serena retiring a couple of weeks ago. Nice stop there by Baker. Two greatest tennis players ever. Or at least in my time, that's for sure. And I got to watch McEnroe, Bjorn Borg, and Jimmy Connors, but I don't think any of those three held anything to Serena Williams or Roger Federer, so. Looks like a new generation of young players coming through, though. That's good for tennis. Tennis is awesome. So much fun to watch. But I say that every year in September during the U.S. Open, and then I'll watch Wimbledon as well. Letting the shot go, deflected out high, they score! Casagrande! Fantastic hand-eye coordination, knocked the wrist shot down out of midair. Nothing the netminder could do on that one. Now a beautiful tip out high by Casagrande. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Seahawks take the early lead, 1-0. Well, not that early, 5:38 left to go here in the opening stanza. Casagrande with a beautiful tip. I believe it was Bertelli who will get the assist. Here comes Sager now. Sager with the shot, knocked it down, trying to get it back in front. They say he knocked it down with a high stick off the rebound there, so good call by the official. A beautiful tip there by Casagrande. You know, everybody yells at these kids, you play too many video games, you play too many video games, you play too many video games. Then he shows the hand-eye coordination right there to knock it down out of midair. And then they say, you see that? You see that play there by number 5? That's my boy. Well, you don't mind that? Beautiful play by Casagrande. And it's 1-0 Seahawks. 5.5 left to go here in the opening stanza. Seahawks are on the board. Sent all the way down. That one's going to go for icing. Icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. The great rookie season of Denny Lemieux. Not a lot of whistles here. This has been a very fast-paced, very well-played opening stanza between these two organizations here. Wonderland Wizards. Every time we play them, I cannot say Wonderland. I don't know why. Wonderland. I always want to say that. The Wizards and the Seahawks 1-0 to goal by Casagrande moments ago. Makuchowski now. Makuchowski went back to the forehand, left it there for Kramer, cleared but not out, kept in Oliveri. Oliveri putting the brakes on, stepping to the outside. Nice angle there by Linekus to take it away. That was a good play there by Austin Linekus. He stayed with him and poke-checked it and he jousted him just at the right time. Out to center it goes. Oliveri sent it into his own bench there. Now 4:48 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0. The Seahawks leading here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. And I want to remind everybody, like I said, tomorrow at high noon, Norwich Hockey Club taking on the 95 Giants. Cannot wait. I was going over the roster of the Norwich Hockey Club. They got a lot of young men from Quebec, Canada, Quebec, Canada. Working on my French all week long. My daughter takes French in college, in high school, so not in college yet. Slow down there, pal. Along the boards, cleared, and not out. Yes, it is. It did hop over the stick there of Makuchowski. 4 minutes, 27 seconds left. Well, I blame myself, ladies and gentlemen. I was saying how fast the period was going, and then right after that, there's been 5 whistles in a row, so. Well, I have that sort of effect on things. At least I like to think I do. Bentley leaning in to take the draw now. Right behind him is Castile. Castile, the left-handed shot. He's out there with the right-handed defensive partner there. I believe that's Spencer Sherman. It is, number 52. There's Castile now. Castile did a nice job to keep it in, hard along the boards. Went up on the ledge there for a moment. In on it first there is Bentley. Bentley lost the handle on it. Bouncing puck in the corner. Corralled there. Now by Rodriguez. Rodriguez hounded from behind. Seahawks coming away with it. Behind the net they go. Tracking it down in the corner is Bentley. Skylar Bentley. Hard around. Wade Larson first on it now. Number 6 in your scorecard wearing Kenny Morrow's old number. Larson protecting the puck. Larson using the official there to his advantage. Hey, you're allowed to use everything on the ice. Official's part of the rink. Knocked down by Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to send it out to center, and away they come now. Connor Jacques. Jacques down the left wing. At the dot, pulling the trigger. Can of corn there for the netminder. Nathan Pratty gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. Dips it into the gravy, hands it over to the official, says, here you go, Mr. Official. I don't need that anymore. The official says, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well, I don't know what the official said, but I do know what the netminder Pratt said because I speak goaltender, so. English is my second language. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the opening chapter of this unwritten story. 1-0 the Seahawks, leading it on the goal by Casagrande. Big hit there. York coming over, laying the lumber into him. Casagrande with the outlet pass. Here's Sager. Sager down the right wing. He's got Casagrande getting to the cooker in a hurry. Casagrande arriving, and that is chipped over the net there. Oh, Casagrande made a beeline for the cooker. That's where you want to go. You always want to go to the cooker at either end of the ice. That's where everything's happening. Sager took a forearm shiver to the back of the head there. Oh, the ref says play on, letting the boys play. That pleases the broadcaster. These things happen. Out to center it goes. We'll see, is it going to go far enough for icing? That one knuckled there is Bertelli rounding the net like Bobby Orr. 3 minutes to go in the opening stanza. Bertelli with the cross-ice pass knocked down. Walking in now Gifford. Bertelli sliding over, trying to get a piece of him. Pratt has it somewhere in his gear there. And look at the netminder just shimmying himself off the goal line. Don't want it falling out of your gear, unbeknownstly. And landing in the net there. Nice save there by Pratt. Seahawks tried to go right up the middle. It was knocked down by the Wizards, and a good opportunity there by the boys in blue. Gifford leaning in. He's got Oliveri right behind him. He'll look to draw it back to him. Nice face-off win there by Wyatt Verberidge. Oliveri walks the line. Oliveri letting the shot go, steered aside there. Again, we see Pratt steering it off into the corner. Good rebound control there by the netminder. Down the right wing now with a head of steam. Here comes Verberidge. Verberidge's got the Jets going. Waffled aside there by Baker. Both goaltenders doing a real nice job steering the pucks into the corner. Two good goaltenders here today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, a little bit of a takedown there as bodies came together. That was Goddard. Got together with Tompkins. The ref says play on. Here's Kramer now. Kramer behind his own net. He's hounded there by the forecheck of the Wizards. I believe that was Cochran. Seahawks come away with a nice breakout out to center. Here comes Verberidge now. Verberidge over the blue line. To the outside at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Waffle down. Bouncing puck. Couldn't corral it. Now he does. That's Kramer. Kramer on the backhand. Behind the net. Leinicus. Leinicus laid into there. That's how you take the body. Good play there by Staunton. You leave the puck and you take the man. That's good D right there. Here's Leinicus again. Behind the net, Rodriguez. Right, Leinicus really brought his A game with him tonight. Here's Jacques now. Jacques serpentining over the blue line. He's all alone, waiting for the reinforcements. The cavalry never arrives as the Wizards were completing a player change. Minute and a half to go now. Here in the opening stanza, 1-0. The Seahawks leading in the goal by Casagrande. About 10 minutes in. Sherman can't get it up the boards. That is knocked down there by Scotty Master. Master lost the handle on it, picked up by the Seahawks. Outler down to Bentley. Bentley, quick pass, and here comes Larson. Larson with a little bit of room. Larson cutting to the inside. Couldn't run the gauntlet there. As the Wizards got a chunk of him following up off the waffle, bouncing dangerously in front. The Seahawks couldn't get to the rebound, and away comes Master. Master softly across. That actually ended up getting there. Big hit there by Bentley. Young lad there. That was Rodriguez. Went into the boards hard. I hope he's all right. He's a little shooken up. Hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him going into the boards there. Like to see big hits, but I like to see the boys always get right back up. Rodriguez back to his feet there. He gathered his faculties. That pleases the broadcaster. I like good, hard hockey, ladies and gentlemen, but I never want to see one of the boys staying down on the ice. Casagrande getting it down low. Coming in there with Sager dislodging the puck. Casagrande letting the quick shot go. The netminder Baker, not sure where it was. Doesn't matter. It's not in the net. Sager coming over and disrupting that play there, knocking the Wizard player off the puck. Got it to Casagrande, and Baker closed the wickets just in time. Casagrande leaning in against Gifford. Got those hands low on the stick. That's how you take a face-off there. Brent Sutter would be very proud. Here's Bunkley now. Bunkley getting it down low. Seahawks beginning to cycle. Sager got a man cutting to the cooker right on the tape there of York. Got knocked off at the last second. Good look there by Sager. This line's been buzzing all night long for the Seahawks. Applying pressure here right at the end of the stanza. Bertelli letting the shot go. 10 seconds left to go. Nice little play there to dislodge the puck by Kopchik. Then he takes a big hit. Looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up here against Declan York right at the end of the period. So it's going to be just about a full 2-minute power play here for the Wizards to start the second period. As York, let's see, is it high sticking or elbowing? He did get him up high, so can't argue with the official on that one, that's for sure. York was just playing hard, came in, but got the young lad a little bit up high. So to the power play go the Wizards. There's only 3 seconds left to go here in the stands. We'll see if the Wizards pull the goaltender, go for the 6-on-4 for 3 seconds. I don't know. The risk versus reward, I don't know if it's there. I don't know if the Seahawks could get the puck down in 3 seconds, but maybe they could. Here's a quick shot now off the side of the net. Got it back in front. Pratt pouncing on it as the buzzer sounds. And the opening stanza comes to a close. Your score from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut at the end of 1. The Seahawks 1, the Wizards 0. We will be right back with the start of the second and middle stanza in just a moment. Please don't go anywhere. Thank you so much for tuning in. No, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Hope you poured yourself that sarsaparilla. Hope you got that purple bag of Doritos. Perhaps made yourself another salami sandwich or perhaps roast beef. Getting better ready for a big NFL day tomorrow. I think the Patriots are taking on the Steelers, but ever since Tom Brady left New England, ladies and gentlemen, his football's been hard to watch. Got to be honest. And I'm not a fair weather fan. I was a Patriots fan long before Bledsoe got anywhere close to him. Seeing him down in Tampa. When I see him in that creamsicle jersey that's going to happen later on in the year, I'll be buying one of those, I'll tell you what. Never thought I'd buy another team's jersey in football, but I will. Pratt with a nice stick on it. Good puck movement there as the Wizards open up the stanza on the power play. They got 1:40 left to go. The penalty at the end of the period by York. So the Wizards looking to tie the affair here early on. Man, I sound like Peter Brady. When it's time to change, you got to rearrange. I'm getting so old now the parents don't even get that reference anymore. Chipped ahead there. It's going to go for icing. Even if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it's still icing. Ladies and gentlemen, do not get mad at the broadcaster. Not my idea. No idea who in the St. Louis offices of USA Hockey thought that was a good idea, but man, oh man. Every time it happens. That and not having delayed offsides. And that and not allowing girls to check. Girls, if they're playing against girls, cannot check, but girls playing on a boys' team can check. You figure it out. I can't. USA Hockey and I do not see eye to eye. Here's Kopchik now letting the shot go just wide on the waffle side there. Good puck movement again. The Wizards won the draw. Coming out is Verberidge. Verberidge getting it ahead. Leinekes. Leinekes has really worked on his skating all summer long. You can tell he's a lot faster than he was a year ago. Really like what I'm seeing from number 26 here, Alston Leinekes. So again, we see the Seahawks shorthanded icing the puck. You know how I feel about it. No need to pontificate any further. I'm not saying I'm putting the soapbox away. I'm just saying, getting off of it for a moment, but it's here if need be. I'll get right on it. I enjoy soapboxing. Sherman, out to the blue line it goes. Knocked down there. Letting the shot go. Through a screen there. That was Keller. Bouncing in front dangerously now. First on it, Master. Master trying to get it behind the net. Getting low there was Castile. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line there by Keller. Wizards still on the power play for another 45 seconds. 50 seconds, excuse me. I want to shortchange the boys. Send all the way down. See, the natural play is to send it all the way down, and it's not the officials' fault. They're just, don't get mad at them. They didn't write the rules. They're just enforcing it. You see the ref giving the internationally recognized sign there for icing. So now the Seahawks have iced it 3 times in a row here, shorthanded. I mean, what are you supposed to do with it when you're shorthanded? I just don't get it. And I'm not knocking the Seahawks either. They're making the play that they should make. You got to get the puck out of the zone. USA Hockey has really handcuffed the entire country with that ruling. Probably somebody in Canada came up with it first. Usually Canada comes up with a rule, and then USA Hockey about a year later follows suit. Can't think for themselves. Through the neutral zone now, carrying the puck out. Hounded from behind. Nice job of back-checking there. That was Goddard. That goes wide of the goaltender, so icing again. Goddard on the back check there. Dangerously close to being a holding penalty. Rest said play on as Oliveri was spilled. That's 4 straight icings now by the Seahawks. You would think USA Hockey maybe had something vested where they wanted to get more commercials in the games or something. Here's Goddard now leaning in to take the draw against Gifford. I like Gifford. I like his game. Good face-off win there by Goddard. Cleared and all the way down. Let's see now. They're going to call that icing? Well, I thought Kopchik might have gotten a touch of it there, but that's the 5th icing on this power play, ladies and gentlemen. So I think you're starting to see my point here. 13 seconds still remaining. I'm not saying that just because the Seahawks are shorthanded. It's, it's not unilaterally done. I guess it would be bilaterally. Yeah, because there's 2. Bicycle by 2. Yep, there you go. All right. A little bit of math there for you. Kopchik protecting the puck at the blue line. Met there by Casagrande. Sends it over to the boards now. That's Cochran. Cochran couldn't get it across. Kopchik lost the handle on it. Here comes Casagrande applying the pressure, and the penalty is over now. So now the Seahawks can ice the puck with 5-on-5, and you won't hear the broadcaster complain about it. So that's good news for everybody at home. Casagrande chipping it ahead of 2-on-0 now with Sager. Sager down the right wing at the dot, walking in, sliding it over. Casagrande got tied up by Staunton. What a nice play there by Dylan Staunton to get back and pick up Casagrande. That's how you never give up on a play. You got to like the hustle by big number 20. Came back, got just a chunk of Casagrande as the pass came across from Sager. Not a bad play by Sager, though. Nothing wrong with shooting it, but nothing wrong with sliding it over either. Staunton came all the way back and got just enough of Casagrande. And now it looks like we got another power play coming up. Let's see here. Holding is the call. And I believe that's going to be, is that Sager? Sager headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for holding. So right back to the power play go the Wizards. It's basically a 4-minute power play here. There's a little bit of 5-on-5 there briefly. The Seahawks certainly getting work on their penalty kill here. The Wizards getting work on their power play. That's Rodriguez now, number 61 in your scorecard. Wizards win it back to Keller. Keller letting the shot go. That one buzzed the tower there. Goose would be upset. Maverick's like, come on, pal. We're Miramar. We got to get things going. Goose like, I got a family. You can't be doing that stuff, Maverick. Here's a chance now, sweeping in, they score! The Wizards got the puck down low, slid it across, burying the biscuit there, number 61, Joshua Rodriguez, a power play goal there. They capitalize on the second power play, got it down low, won the faceoff. 1-1 is your score. Rodriguez with a sweeping motion there, looked like the old games used to play USA versus USSR where the puck would drop from the roof, they'd sing both anthems and off you go. Just swept it there, kept his feet still. Good quick hands there by the big fella, number 61, Joshua Rodriguez, and the Wizards are on the board. 1-1 is the score. 13-15 left to go here. Not sure what the Wizards coach is complaining about. They just buried the biscuit. Perhaps the coach asking for the 3rd assist. Let's see. Oh, he's saying there was a delayed penalty on that play. Let's see here. Well, if there is and they bury the biscuit, it doesn't matter. You don't get a power play anyway. I guess that was the question. I've never seen a coach upset after a goal with the official. When he was questioning it, he said that he thought there was a delayed call. Here's a quick shot that just missed there by Kopchik. But even if there was a delayed call and they buried it, you don't get that power play. I know it's something the NHL is talking about getting rid of, and the NHL is also talking about every 2 minutes being a major. I don't like that. Here's Jacques now. Jacques with it. Jacques letting the shot go. That one off the backhand there. Glove of Pratt. Handcuffed the goaltender there. Right, the NHL's tossing around the idea of every power play. You can score as many times as you want under 2 minutes. Don't do that, please. In the corner. Coming away with it is Bentley. Bentley lost the handle on it. Here come the Wizards now. Poke checked away there. Leinicus. Knocking it down at center ice. Sliding it over. Sherman. Sherman leaving it there. Looks like the Seahawks are going to be offsides on the player changes. Kramer carried it in. One of the Seahawks there, that was McCann, was hopping over the bench, but he had 1 foot on the ice there. That's all right. That's not a mistake. You know, the guy's getting off the ice. The door is inside the zone. Nothing you can do about that. Good job by Coach Sager. I saw him come over and tap him right on the head. That's what I like to see, you know. You never want players out there afraid to make mistakes. That's a good coach right there. I like that. You know, you make a mistake, you learn from it. It's okay. Always make a mistake at 100 miles an hour. Never make the mistake of being afraid to make a mistake. That's much worse than making a mistake. Here are the Wizards now with the puck. Trying to come away with it, protecting it nicely. Carrying the puck out through center. Cochran chipping it in, preventing the icing. Sherman first on it there for the Seahawks on the forehand, hard around. And they chip it away to center. Nice job by the Seahawks to get it out to center. Gifford tracking it down. 11:50 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. Nice breakout job there by the Wizards. Cochran lost the handle on it. Now here comes some good puck support. Walking in now, Gifford. Gifford at the dot. Gifford forehand, backhand, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Pratt. And Gifford found himself with a lot of room there. Long board, Seahawks trying to get it out. They send it hard behind the net. That is Sherman. Sherman, the senior, first on it there. Sherman sending it across there for Castile. Castile trying to get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Kopchik. Or was that Oliveri? I apologize. Back the other way now. Carrying the puck out with a head of steam. Verbiage. Verbiage stepping to the outside. Protecting the puck. Hook down there. Staunton got the fish hook in under the arm there. Well, that's all right. There are good penalties. There are bad penalties, ladies and gentlemen. That's a pretty good penalty. He was stepping to the outside. Took away a scoring chance. These things happen. Well, the big fella, Dylan Staunton, headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for fish hooking. That one was a little bit too easy for the refs there. But like I said, you know, you do that in the offensive zone, it's not a good penalty. You do that in the defensive zone, well, it's not that terrible. Not the ideal play, don't get me wrong, but as an old former goaltender, you know, you like your defenseman to take a penalty and let the guy walk around him. That's just me. I'll take my chances on the power play than some guy coming in full speed on a breakaway. So to the power play now go the Seahawks. 1-1 is the score. Down the left wing, Bertelli. Casagrande coming over to help out. Bertelli protecting the puck, letting the shot go. That goes wide of Baker. That's Bunkley now. So Casagrande. Casagrande behind the net. Casagrande sending it over for York. York trying to get it back down low to Casagrande. Casagrande did a nice job there. Kicking it to himself. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Found it through traffic, did Baker. And there'll be no further players. A nice save there by the netminder Baker. He leaves the rebound, and there's a lot of duress around him as Sager was circling. That's a good job by the goaltender Baker. There was a lot of traffic. And he kept it out. Kept it in. No rebound, I should say. Behind the net now, that's York. York with the puck. York at the goal line. He lost his footing there for a moment. Got it down low to Casagrande. Casagrande at the goal line. Casagrande back to York. York pulling the trigger. He scores! Declan York buries the biscuit there. A textbook give-and-go play with Casagrande. It's a power play goal for the Seahawks. They regain the lead with 10 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the second period. 2-1 is your score. Oh, a beautiful passing play there between York and Casagrande. You can see that those two lads have been playing together for some time. A lot of chemistry there. York to Casagrande. Casagrande back to York. York to the back of the net, and just like that, it's 2-1. A power play goal now. So now both teams have capitalized on the power play here in the second stanza. Casagrande, 2 points on the night now, a goal and an assist. Walking in Tompkins. Tompkins cutting to the middle. Tompkins still with the ball. Pulling the trigger. Pratt got a chunk of that one. Nice rush there by Tompkins. Here's Kopchik now. Kopchik for Tompkins. Tompkins, cross ice now, Cochran. Cochran going into the corner there against Makuchowski. Makuchowski sending it hard around. Here's Larson now, Wade Larson. Tompkins came over, got a chunk of Larson. Bodies come together at the blue line. The Wizards send it in. There is no delayed offside, so it's an automatic whistle. Makuchowski gives it to the official. He's a good ref himself. 9 minutes, 47 seconds left to go here. The game about halfway done. 2-1 is the score, a good one. Here this evening. Here's Larson now. Larson dancing to the outside. Larson a little bit of trouble with it there as it rolled up on him. They don't Zamboni the ice in between periods, so when the big fellas play out there, as the game goes on, the ice gets a little bit choppy. So you saw the puck roll on Larson there. Might be because of the ice. You see a lot of snow starting to develop, but that's the way it goes. Here's Kopchik now. Kopchik. You saw the puck bouncing on Kopchik as he comes around the net. Hounded there. Going right at him is Bentley. Bentley just put his head down like he was playing football and moving the pad. Oh, the old Oklahoma drill there by Skylar Bentley. And it was effective as the Seahawks come away with it. One-handed, Kramer. Unconventional, but yet effective. Back the other way now, Goddard. Goddard stepping to the outside. He's all alone. Seahawks complete a prayer change. Fresh talons on the ice here for the yellow and blue. Cleared but not out. Nice job to keep the puck in. At the blue line now, it's away to center. Kramer. He's tracking it down. Kramer trying to take his time getting to the puck there. Well, the ref allowing that to be icing. Thought he might have waved it off. Thought he might have thought Kramer wasn't skating as hard as he could. But the ref, Kramer sold it. And the ref bought it. Perhaps he got it on Amazon. Bezos got a chunk of that transaction. 8:44 left to go here in the second period. 2-1 is your score. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, Mr. Colin here today. Fantastic day of hockey on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Quick shot. And Baker. There's Castile getting it off the face-off there. The Seahawks have done a real nice job on the face-offs here tonight. That time it was Castile. Nice, hard, low, quick shot through traffic. Got through. Baker closed the wickets. Both of these goaltenders have been real good here tonight. Seahawks get it back again to Castile. Castile getting it down low. That was Verberidge. Verberidge lost it for a moment. Now the Seahawks looking to cycle it. Into the corner, Leinicus. Sherman keeping it in nicely at the blue line. Down low now, Verberidge. Verberidge behind the net. Verberidge lost the handle on it. Here's Sherman. That took a weird bounce off the boards there. Kept in by Castile. Just jetted out towards the center ice there, reminding me of the old Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum back in the day. Big hit there along the boards. Goddard got a chunk of his man. In on Baker, he steers it aside, 8 minutes to go. Seahawks with good pressure here, midway through the second period. Back to the blue line, Castile. Castile lets the shot go, deflected in front by Leinicus. Look at the netminder there, pouncing on it, but he couldn't grab it. Great athleticism there by Baker as he was fighting off Leinicus for the rebound. Back the other way now, Oliveri. Oliveri letting the shot go. Nice job there by Sherman getting in the way of that shot. On the boards now, behind the net, Seahawks looking to pick it up there. That's Castile. Castile putting the brakes on, deciding that this way is a little bit less resistance. Now on the backhand, Leinicus. Leinicus lost the handle on it there. Got to protect the puck a little bit more there. The puck is very precious, especially in your own zone. Bouncing puck now, Staunton. Staunton handled there by Leinicus. That is Goddard. Couple of players come together there as the Wizards send it back in. Sherman giving chase. 7:11 left to go here in the second period. Great opportunity for everybody to get themselves a Slurpee. Make mine a cherry with a splash of Coke or a Coke with a splash of cherry, whichever's easiest. Here's Gifford now. Gifford serpentining like a snake in the desert. Had a man cutting to the crooked. That was Tompkins. He couldn't corral it. And it's sent all the way down by the Seahawks. Will it go on net or will it go for icing? There's the answer. Icing is the call. Nice moves there by Gifford. And he got it down low to Tompkins. Tompkins got the shot off, but it didn't get through. Looks like we got a goaltending change coming up here for the Wizards as number 32 now, Devin Oliveri. Baker did a real nice job here in the first half of the game. He was solid. It was definitely not the play. That's the reason Baker's taken out. Clearly, probably something planned by the coaching staff, especially this time of year. You want to get both goalies in if they're dressed. So Oliveri now comes into the game, 2-1. He trails. Chipped ahead now. Here comes Casagrande. He's got to be thinking, I got a good new goaltender. I got to get a shot on goal. Tried to get over for Sager. Following it up, letting the shot go. They score! Declan York got to the puck there as it bounced and let the shot go. I think it may have went off the defenseman's leg right over the shoulder of Oliveri. I tell you, it's not easy to come into a game cold. Oliveri's first shot off the bench, and it ends up in the back of the net. It was deflected on the way in, though. Nothing the young lad could do. A nice shot there by York. Now Casagrande leading the rush. So it's going to be Casagrande, his third point of the evening. He's got a goal and 2 assists. I'm glad I started him on my fantasy team tonight, I'll tell you that. Here's Tompkins now. Tompkins off the faceoff. Tompkins trying to run the gauntlet. Can't do so. Right back up. Well, a little bit of disagreement there after the whistle. We'll see if the ref hands out any penalties or just a warning. Tompkins kept his cool, though. He's going to say, all right, Mr. Official, next time I'm not going to keep my cool if it's not going to do me any good. What's the point? Here's Casagrande now leaning in. Taking the face-off against Cooper Gifford. Gifford and Casagrande. Gifford kicking it ahead. Gifford behind the net, pulling it to himself. Hard around it goes, tracking it down there. That's number 22, that's Sager. Sager down the right wing with the head of steam. He's got Casagrande with him. And York. Sager pulling the trigger. Oliveri gobbles it up there, his first save of the evening. And now he's got himself into the game. The ref came over to, I'm not sure exactly what he said to Oliveri. He probably said, listen, if you make the save, please hold on to the puck. I hate going to chase it in the corner. 6:15 to go here. 2-1, the Seahawks leading it. Face-off one, letting the shot go waffled aside there. Quick shot there by Bertelli. Again, we see the Seahawks winning the face-off and turning it into a scoring chance. Here's Sager now. Sager bodying for the puck. Sager on the wraparound twice there. The second time on the backhand. Oliveri had to be strong. Big hit there along the boards. Tompkins lays the lumber into Bertelli, but the Seahawks come away with it. That is York. York dancing, walking in, letting the shot go right off the butt. The rebound gets pushed wide. Oh, someone's kicked over the Hornets' nest, and the Seahawks are buzzing in there now. Casagrande for York. York trying to get it back in front to Sager. He does get it in front dangerously there. Boy, this line is really coming together nicely here for the Seahawks. They've been good all night, and they're getting stronger as the game goes on. Here's Bunkley now. Bunkley lost the handle on it, sent away to center. Casagrande giving chase. Casagrande sending it out for York. Bunkley, bounces over stick. Here comes Sager. Sager over the blue line. Sager at the end of a shift. Lost the handle on it. Now he finds it for Bunkley. Wizards looking to pick up the puck. Here they come now. Wizards out of their own zone. Rodriguez staying with it. He sends it all the way in. Goes off Larson into the corner. Picked up there by Castile. Castile putting the brakes on. Castile under duress there. Good forecheck there by Master. Trying to cause the turnover. Castile calmly, coolly, collectively getting it out to center ice. Rodriguez knocking it down. Cross corner dump in. Best play in hockey. Get it behind the other team's goal line. Go in and make him come 200 feet. Hard to score from 200 feet away. Down the wing it goes. First on there, Staunton. Staunton back to his defense partner. 4.5 left to go here in the second period. The Wizards get it out to center. Away they come now. That's Master. Master over the red line, dumping it in. On it there is Jack Kramer. Kramer on the backhand. Got it up to Larson. Larson got it out to center. Larson staying with it there. Larson couldn't get it deep, and the Wizards coming back the other way now with a head of steam. That's Jock. Jock, nice drop pass from Master. Master letting the shot go. Rebound still lying there. Pratt trying to find it through traffic. Crashing to the cooker was Rodriguez, and the Seahawks get it out of harm's way there. Leinekus in a foot race. Leinekus getting there. At the goal line, tough angle shot there. Oh, Oliveri got his clavicle on that one. You might call it the collarbone. Leinekus got a man cutting to the cooker, pulling the trigger. He scores! Wyatt Burbridge buries the biscuit there for the Seahawks. As they got it in deep, got it back to him. A chance at one end for the Wizards turns into a golden opportunity down at the other end, and the Seahawks take a 4-1 lead. Oh, good puck movement there by the Seahawks as Burbridge buries the biscuit. A 3-goal lead now with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Nice job by Leinekus to get that shot away initially on the tough angle, and then the Seahawks got to the rebound and got it back in front. And Burbridge, he knew just what to do with it from there. 4-1 is the score now. Good to see the other line getting in on the scoring as well. Over the blue line now, Tompkins. Tompkins dropped it, a little too hot to handle, kept in at the blue line. No, it did go out to center. As Keller tried to keep it in but couldn't do so. 3 minutes, 32 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen, in the second period. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, the boys and girls, I don't think there's any girls out there tonight. You can go back and watch the game right on solubroadcasting.org. No pay-per-view or subscription fee or anything of that ilk. Here's Tompkins now. Tompkins with the move. Tompkins poke checked away there. Nice poke check by Sherman. Gifford is on it there. Gifford hounded there by Goddard, Got it out to center. There's Burbridge now. Burbridge against Oliveri. Oliveri taking the body. Burbridge keeping the legs turning. Burbridge putting the brakes on. He finds the puck. Got it back to the blue line, but hopped over the stick there. Makuchowski and tracked down by Josh Bertelli. Bertelli onto the forehand. Smartly right up the boards. That one's probably going to go for icing. It does. So I want to remind everybody, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a business, a small business, a medium business, or a large business, you can advertise right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. We have in-game sponsorships for all of our organizations, or you can get the entire package, all 300 games. And we share every sponsorship 50-50. It comes from your organization. So let's say you own a landscaping company and you tell us that, you should get your lawn cut by your landscaping company. 50% of that sponsorship goes to the Seahawks. It's a fundraiser. It's great for your business, and everybody wins. Here's a chance now down low, walking in Sager to the backhand. Just slid off his stick there. Again, we see the Casa Grande line. Casa Grande, York, and Sager really causing havoc out there all night long. Back to the blue line, letting this shot go. Big stop there by Oliveri, and he'll hold on. 2 minutes, 32 seconds left to go here. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this Veterans Day, like I said, One Hockey is finally coming to Connecticut. Have never been in Connecticut before. They're coming to the Simsbury International Skating Center. So far, I believe over 40 teams have signed up. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So if your team has not gone to One Hockey tournaments, go to onehockey.com. You come to the Simsbury tournament. If that one doesn't work out for you, or there's another date that does, they're all over the country, all over the world, in fact, in Europe and Canada. Just a great hockey organization, great hockey tournaments. That's onehockey.com, O-N-E. Letting the quick shot go. That just buzzed the tower there. Back to the blue line, fanning on it there for the first time was Bunkley. Did a nice job to recover and get it down to York. York in the corner. York pushing it to himself. Now York behind the net, trying to get it out in front on the backhand. That just failed to click. And this line has applied pressure all night long, and you got to like the back-checking effort there of number 3. Playing 200 feet of hockey there as the puck bounces in on the netminder. Bertelli just protected it and didn't touch it. The best thing to do right there is just protect the puck. Don't touch it. Let the goaltender handle it. Good play there by Josh Bertelli. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second stanza. The Seahawks leading it 4-1. We'll be right back here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Mites and mimosas, ladies and gentlemen. So pour that mimosa, locks up that bagel, and it's time for Mites hockey. 8 a.m. and then I believe the squirts are on at 10. No, squirts are on at 9:15. The Pee-wees at 10:30. And then it's time for the Norwich Hockey Club at high noon. Down the right wing, Castile. Castile with a step. Castile walking in, pulling the trigger. Oh, hit the post. Oh, Caden Castile rang the dinner bell, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? Back the other way now. Tompkins gets it up for Gifford. Here's Gifford with one man to beat. Gifford against Kramer. Kramer did a nice job forcing him to the outside. Gifford going in, finishing his check heavy in the corner there. Good job by Gifford. Nothing wrong with finishing your check now. Back the other way. Here's McCann. McCann down the right wing. He's got help at the dot. McCann pulling the trigger. Waffle save there by Oliveri. 1:05 left to go now. Here comes Gifford. Bouncing puck in the corner. Hops over to stick of McCann. Kept in at the blue line. A nice job there by Kramer. Behind the net it goes now for Larson. Larson with the puck. Larson has it dislodged there by number 8. That's Keller. 50 seconds left to go here in what has been a very good period for the Seahawks. They lead it 4-1. Wizards. Big hit there in the corner. Nice hit there by Kramer. Bouncing puck. Trying to corral it there. Kramer getting another chunk there of Jacques. Jacques tough though. Keeping the legs turned. Took 2 big hits and he's still going. He's like an X-Lax watch. Back the other way now. Kramer. In through the neutral zone at the dot, pulling the trigger. Big stop there, Oliveri, and there'll be no further play. Nice rush there by Kramer. 23 seconds left to go here in the second period. 4-1 is your score. was hoping to get some out-of-town scoring for our Seahawks today. So if you're tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, you're part of the Seahawk organization, and you have any out-of-town scores you'd like to send our way, please let us know. From our road teams, I know our home teams today went 2-1. I'd like to know how the road teams did. Picking up the puck now, Makuchowski. Nice job by Makuchowski to get it out. But no, it's kept in at the blue line. I apologize by Staunton. Staunton couldn't pour it down as it goes away to center. 5 seconds to go. That's going to do it for the second period. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza comes to a close. Your score here at the end of 2 in Norwich. The Seahawks 4 and the Wizards 1. We'll be right back with the start of the third and final period in just a moment. Oh, my. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The third and final stanza about ready to take place right before your very ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. The Seahawks leading this one, as you see on the scoreboard, 4-1. It's been a good game thus far. The Casa Grande line has been outstanding here tonight. Netminder Pratt's been real good. Defense has been solid. Now out is the Verbiage line. Verbiage, Leinicus, and Goddard. They got a goal as well. You got to have more than one line, ladies and gentlemen. It's always good to have the big line going, but got to have those second and third lines out there, especially at the high school level. It's not enough to have a team with one good line. You run into a team with 3 good lines, and then it's a long night. Leaning in to take it now is Rodriguez. The official checking with the goaltender, checking with the off-ice official. Doesn't check with the broadcaster or cameraman, but I assure you we're ready to go. I know the cameraman is. I don't know about me. Here's Jacques now with the puck. Stepping to the outside against Castile. Castile's had a good game. Bouncing puck there. Jacques goes flying. Looking up at the official saying, how much can one man take? This young lad is really able. He can take a beating. He keeps getting back up. I really like number 42 in blue. Got a lot of heart. Here's Goddard now. Goddard lowering the shoulder. Goddard chopped down there. Got it right back up to his feet. Looks like he drew a penalty, too, on that play. I don't know if I agree with that call. Doesn't matter what I think, because the Seahawks will be going to the power play as they pulled the goaltender, got the extra skater out. That's Casagrande for Leinicus now. Leinicus sending it down low. Verbiage back out for Kramer. Kramer letting the shot go. A lot of bodies in front there. Oliveri had a lot of traffic there and never got through. Behind the net it goes now for Verbiage. Verbiage for Casagrande. Casagrande sending it down low to Leinicus. Leinicus, it's touched up there finally by the Wizards. I think it's going to be number 20. Staunton headed to the sin bin. I think tripping might be the call. I myself thought it was a relatively clean play, but the official disagrees with the broadcaster. We call that Tuesday around here. So to the power play go the Seahawks with just over 15 minutes left to go in the affair. An opportunity here for the Seahawks to extend the lead. A big penalty kill here for the Wizards. Wizards sending out. Looks like Gifford to take the face-off against Casagrande. Casagrande, Sager, York, Bunkley, and Bertelli, the power play unit here for the Seahawks. York, as he's done so many times tonight, putting pressure on the puck. Now he's setting up in Gretzky's office. He leaves Gretzky's office. Sends it for Bunkley. Back to York, a little bit of give and go. There's York now, down low for Casagrande. Casagrande tried to get it back in front to Bunkley. And sent away to center by the Wizards. Rolling puck now. We'll see if the ref calls that for icing. He doesn't. Picked up by York. York with the puck. Tried to get up to Sager. The first pass doesn't connect there for the Seahawks. Knocked down there. Nice play there by Declan York. Here's York now. York sidestepping to hit at center ice. York lost the handle on it. Followed up here by Bertelli. Bertelli gains the blue line. Letting a quick shot go. He scores! Josh Bertelli let the wrist shot go just a couple of steps over the blue line. Beat the netminder on the waffle side. A power play goal yet again for the Seahawks. Their second power play goal of the evening. And it's 5-1 Seahawks. Nice rush there by Bertelli. Didn't look like the Seahawks were getting really set up there on that rush. They had a little trouble coming out of their zone. Then Bertelli picked up the puck with a head of steam over the blue line. Let the low laser beam go. Found its way to the back of the net, and they lead this one 5-1. Nice wrist shot there by big number 4 Bertelli. York off the glass now. Casagrande chipping it in. Casagrande with a step. Casagrande at the dot, centering it for Sager, letting the shot go. Oliveri made the save. Nice job by Casagrande to get to that puck and get it in front for Sager, who was cutting to the cooker. Oliveri did a nice job, though, protecting the goaltender there. Protecting the net there, excuse me. He is the goaltender, although he did protect himself. You always got to protect yourself. So. You know what I mean. Kept the puck out. Casagrande giving chase. Did they not gain the red line on that? That icing? Okay. Thought he did. Maybe I'm wrong. So icing is the call there. 13:50 left to go here. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. And if your young lad has a big play that you want to have immortalized, ladies and gentlemen, a big goal, a big save, a big hit, perhaps, you're a fan of the coach, a big timeout that they called. We now have a fantastic editor who puts together absolutely beautiful highlights, puts them to music, and you can order them. I'll send the link to your team manager and say, hey, I'd like to make a highlight. Here's Larson now. Larson looking to make a highlight on the backhand. That slid right off his stick. We'll send that along with a copy of the game to the managers, and if you'd like to order a highlight, you'll have the link there. Out high to block the shot. That was Jacques. He's limping off the ice now, but he is tough. I like that kid a lot, but that one went right off the shin. That hurts a lot. But I'll bet anybody who doesn't do much jelly that he doesn't miss a shift, number 42. It's Connor Jacques. On it first there, Makachowski. Makachowski send it in. Makachowski and Master getting together, exchanging pleasantries along the boards. Trying to get the puck out now. Here comes Tompkins. Tompkins is pulled down, back the other way now, carrying the puck through the neutral zone. Rodriguez hounded from behind there. Good job by Skylar Bentley to stay with him. Here come the Eagles now. Trying to get the puck out. Here's Larson. Eagles waiting. Good job there by Verbiage. If he hopped on and touched that puck, it would have been too many Seahawks on the ice. Smart play there. That may not show up in the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. May not show up in the sabermetrics or the cybermetrics or whatever math the young people are doing nowadays. But that's called hockey IQ. He opened the door. He was about to step on. He realized, if I do so, it's going to be a penalty, and he closed the door back up. I'd like to see a young lad with his head in the game there, and that's just what number 13, Wyatt Verbiage, demonstrated there. I like that. It means he's locked in. He's here, mind, body, and soul. I'd like to see it. Smart play there by the young lad. Back the other way now, Gifford. Gifford serpentining his way in on Pratt. Pratt's been real good tonight. Had a little trouble with that one. That's my fault, though. I was just complimenting how you've been playing very well. Nah, he still made the save. He has been real good, though. Behind the net now, it is Kramer. Kramer getting it back out to center. It's Keller. Keller sending it in. First one on it there is Castile. Castile behind his own net now. Castile trying to get it out. Can't do so. Oliveri kept it in. Gifford putting on the brace. Gifford walking in. Got it down for Oliveri. Gifford met there by Kramer. They exchange a little bit of pleasantries on the back end. Back to the blue line now. Oliveri couldn't keep the puck in, putting the brakes on there. That's Kopchik. Kopchik lost the handle on it. Excuse me, Oliveri lost the handle on it. I think they got him on a slashing call here against the Seahawks. That would explain why Oliveri's stick was down on the ice. Back in the day, in my youth, you could slash the guy's stick out of his hands. It wasn't a penalty. Now you can't slash the stick anymore. It's been that way for about 20 years, so it's nothing new. But if you weren't holding onto your stick and a guy came by and slashed your stick and knocked it down to the ice, hold your stick tighter. That would have been the rule, but nowadays that's a slashing call, so Burbridge in the sin bin, 2 minutes for slashing. Wizards. And they go to the power play here. Well, if they're going to have a comeback, we'll have to get started right here, right now. As the song says, there's number 42. I told you he wouldn't miss a shift. Man, that young man. Might want to stop on the way home, get him a bag of frozen peas, but he deserves it. He's taking a couple of hard hits tonight, blocked a couple of shots, and right back out over the boards he comes, and there he is with the puck right now. I tell you, really earned the admiration of the broadcaster there, young man, number 42. Wearing my old number, so that pleases the broadcaster even more. At the dot now, Oliveri. Putting the brakes on Nick Oliveri. He's met there by Kramer. Back out the center, Keller couldn't keep it in. Keller with the golden helmet. Guess it's gold. Yeah, it's gold, Notre Dame. Rodriguez now. With the puck along the boards, Rodriguez protecting it. Rodriguez against Bunkley. 1:19 left to go here on the Wizards power play. Rodriguez hounded there by Casagrande. Rodriguez leaves it at the blue line. Oliveri putting the brakes on. He's got Keller, thought about it. Still with it, Casagrande knocking it out. Casagrande just stayed with him there, and Oliveri never passed the puck, so Casagrande just knocked it off his stick. Here's Master now at center ice. He leaves it for Jacques. Jacques run into there by York. I don't know what Jacques did to the Seahawks, ladies and gentlemen, but he's really drawing their ire. It's going to be roughing is the call there as York came in. Got him a little bit high under the chin there, so can't really disagree with the official there. It would have been a good hit, but he got his hand up under his chin, so Jacques heads back to the bench. Oh, you gotta love the guy. 10:30 left to go here. So a two-man advantage here for the Wizards for 54 seconds, and then they'll have a power play. After that, a 5-on-4 if they don't score for 1:06 if my math is correct. And ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark, it always is. Here's Oliveri now. Oliveri sliding it over C-button. One-timer, big stop there by Pratt. Oh, good puck movement on the 5-on-3. And Pratt really anticipated that move. Here's Tompkins now. Another one-timer. That one doesn't get through. Sent back out to center. Nice job by Bertelli to block the shot. Wizards here setting up on the power play. A two-man advantage for another 30 seconds. Couldn't connect on the first pass. Rodriguez comes together there with Bertelli. Bertelli couldn't stay with him. Excuse me, that was Sager. I apologize. Tracking it down in the corner now, Tompkins. Tompkins back to the blue line, Staunton. Staunton kept it in on the backhand. Now he's on the forehand. Back for Tompkins. Walking off the boards, pulling the trigger. Pratt with the flipper stop there. The rebound. Seahawks control it. Trying to get it out. That's knocked down and out to center it goes. Was it knocked down with a high stick? Ref says no, play on. Now, even though it's a 5-on-3, ladies and gentlemen, if the Seahawks ice the puck, it's still icing. Yes, that's twice as dumb as the other rule, but still equally dumb. It's a mathematical anomaly. Looks like a hand pass or perhaps a high stick was the call, so the face-off deep in the Wizards zone. 1:05 now left to go in the one-man advantage. As they killed off the first penalty, did the Seahawks. A nice stop by Pratt. He got the left flipper out. It was left or left. Forgot what hemisphere I was in there. The old counterclockwise swirl. The great George Costanza patented that. Leaning in to take it now is Burbridge. Burbridge against Goddard. Against Gifford, excuse me, I apologize. Leaves it for Leinicus. Leinicus, quick shot off the draw. Oliveri, top of the crease there. Makes a nice stop. Right off the beard of the Wizard. On the logo there. I like the Wizard jerseys. The logo, though, always scared me a little bit. But I scare easy, don't get me wrong. I won't, I don't watch horror movies or anything like that. Silence of the Lambs is about as far as I'll go. Not really a horror movie by any stretch. Behind the net now. They're mucking, they're doing their homework in there. Burbridge taking away precious time here on the power play. As if there's any other kind of time, ladies and gentlemen. As my grandfather always said, your most precious, limited, and valuable commodity is time. He was right. As I approach my 50th birthday. Now I'm really keeping an eye on time. Here's Jacques now, letting the quick shot go. That just missed on the waffle side. Back out to center. Rodriguez hit a rut there in the ice. He's okay. Good to see him spring right back up. The Seahawks ice the puck there. With 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go, I want to ask everybody, or invite everybody, I should say, to join us tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Mites and mimosas right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Pour that mimosa, raise your glass, send your pictures in at solubroadcasting.org or Scotty at solubroadcasting.com. Want to see everybody having their mimosas tomorrow with the bagels all locked up and ready to go. Nothing better than mites and mimosas on Sunday morning here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, the best division in hockey. No icing, no offsides, no penalties. Prison rules out there for the 8-year-olds. I love the mites. And we'll be here 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, bright and early. Here's Staunton now. Staunton. Nice move at the blue line around Leinekus. Left the puck, letting the quick shot go. Pratt with the save. And the rebound gets pushed wide now on the backhand. Couldn't get to it there. That was Master. As it's sent away to center. Nice job by the Seahawks to kill off both penalties here. The two-man advantage does not come to fruition here for the Wizards. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Bouncing puck, Larson trying to control it. Here's Jacques now. Jacques got it out to center, and away they come now. Master. Master at one man to beat. That's Bunkley. Master at the blue line. Master pulling the trigger. Can a corn there for the netminder, Pratt. And there'll be no further play. 7 minutes, 57 seconds left to go here in the affair. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you these games all day today. This is our fourth game of the day, our fourth and final. We'll be packing up the gear after this one. Headed on home. Perhaps hitting a drive-thru on the way home. Not sure yet. Depends on if the wife says there's anything waiting for me. Letting this shot from the point. They score! Gavin Keller. Let the shot go. Found its way through traffic. Off the waffle, off the post, and into the back of the net there. Oh, a nice shot there by Keller. Perhaps the beginning of something interesting here for the Wizards. They couldn't capitalize on a two-man advantage, but 5-on-5, they bury it. So, hey, it doesn't matter. It's in the back of the net. A nice shot there by big number 8. With 7:45 left to go here. The Wizards got to be thinking we're one shot away from being one goal down now. Santana delayed offsides there as McCann touched up inside the zone. So Keller with the goal there for the Wizards. And so you always throw the puck at the net. Nothing bad can happen from a shot on goal, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, as an old third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves, I always hated guys that would shoot from anywhere. Give me the guy that's looking to pass. I like that guy. Nice job there by Tompkins on the back check. Tompkins getting the Jets going. Tompkins through the neutral zone. Poked aside there. Keller coming over to help out. Keller trying to send it down low. Keller kicking it to himself. Keller letting the wrist shot go, and why not? He just scored moments ago. He's hot. Keep feeding him. Like Larry Finkelstein, ladies and gentlemen, at Camp North Star. Along the boards now. Kept in there. Tompkins run into. Tompkins down on the ground there, getting worked over there by Bentley. Tompkins just protecting the puck there with his skate. Still down on one knee. Now he's back up. A little bit dangerous position there. He's down on one knee. Got your head down low. Got to be careful there as Bentley came over. Larson now tracking him down at center ice. Sending it in. Cross corner dumping. Ends up on the netminder Pratt. Looks like he's thinking about holding on to it. The ref's saying play it. Clearly, the ref's saying, listen, pal, I'd like to get to the buffet sometime tonight. So he could have played that puck. He's giving him the netminder the business. And the goaltender's saying, what do you want me to do? There are a lot of guys in blue around. The ref's saying, you don't understand something. I got to meet somebody at 9 o'clock if I'm not there on time, you know. Yeah, these things happen. I never liked the official telling goaltenders to play it, though. If the goaltender wants to hold on to it, he can hold on to it. It's his puck. He's got it. He doesn't have to drop it if he doesn't want to. Casagrande sending it up now for York. York trying to sidestep the defenseman. Here's Casagrande. Casagrande back to the blue line. Nobody home there but Jacques. Here's Jacques now. Number 42 in your scorecard. Jacques stepping to the outside. Connor Jacques. Tried to get it back in front and couldn't do so. Staunton poured it down there like a grizzly bear. Chasing after a salmon swimming upstream to spawn, but then he saw Casagrande barreling down on him. So he wisely took his eyes off the puck and lowered the shoulder there. The immovable object ran into the irresistible force there, ladies and gentlemen. You saw Casagrande coming, big bright yellow, coming at you. Can't miss DC. I love DC Hawk jerseys. I say it every year. They wear them for the split seasons, and I absolutely love them. And I think the Seahawk organization should have these as their third jerseys. Sent back in now. Sent back out by Rodriguez. Looks like that's going to go for icing. No. And it did. Well, now you can't yell at the goaltender if you're going to call icing there. Now that wasn't the same ref that yelled at the goaltender, so let's see if he yells at the other ref now for calling icing. Sure. Always blame the goaltender. 5:45 left to go here. A 3-goal lead for the Seahawks. The time now, the biggest enemy of the Wizards, the biggest ally of the Seahawks. Tompkins coming away with it through center ice. Tompkins 1-on-3. Tompkins trying to step to the outside. Nice angle there. Laying the lumber into him. Tompkins didn't appreciate it. Nice check there by Bertelli. Took the angle and used his hip. Dennis Potvin would be pleased. Here's Casagrande. Casagrande still with it. In the corner. Got it out in front. Jabbing at it there was Bertelli. Bertelli making things happen at both ends of the ice as he heads back up. Tompkins got a little piece of him on the way back up there. He's saying, hey, pal, I'll remember you if I get a chance. That's the great thing about hockey is you get to police yourselves out there. Casagrande lowering the shoulder. Casagrande going against Oliveri. Here's York now. York lost the handle on it. Nice job there by the Wizards to win the puck and get it away to center. Waiting for it there are the Seahawks. That's number 11 in your scorecard, Kramer. Kramer hounded from behind. Nice job by Kramer on the spinorama move. Got it up to York. York got it away to center. Tracking it down there is Sager. The Wizards send it all the way down. In on Pratt. Pratt leaving it there for Castile. Pratt telling Castile, don't pass it. If you go end-to-end with it and bury the biscuit, I get the assist. Pratt not happy with his defenseman there. Here comes Verbiage now. Verbiage with a head of steam at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Oliveri with the stop. The rebound pushed wide. Great burst of speed there by big number 13, Wyatt Verbiage. As he stepped to the outside with the puck and got the shot on goal. With 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here, the Seahawks break out of their own zone. Staunton for the Wizards sending it back in. Offsides is the call there. There is no delayed offsides in USA hockey either, ladies and gentlemen. The nice thing about that is it's not as stupid as calling icing when you're shorthanded, so nobody notices it. 4 minutes, 9 seconds left to go, but pretty dumb still nonetheless. Why they don't have delayed offsides is it slows the game down, takes the flow away. It's not the way hockey should be played. Why can't these young ladies and lads just play delayed offsides from the minute they step on the full ice into squirt level? I'll never understand it. I'll never agree with it. There's another example of it right there. On cue. There's no reason the Seahawks shouldn't be skating that puck out right now as the Wizards regain the blue line and we're still playing hockey. Makes zero sense. Like I said earlier, USA Hockey and I don't see eye to eye. So I've written them letters. I've called. Gone on a couple of hunger strikes. But there's only so many times you can get incarcerated over delayed offsides. You know, eventually the wife says, all right, that's enough. Here's Verbiage now. Verbiage couldn't gain the blue line. Nice play there by Kopchik. Bodies collide along the boards there. The Wizards get it out to center. Turning on it there was Bunkley. Bunkley for Castile. Castile for Goddard. Goddard protecting the puck. Hounded there by Master. Goddard still with it. Now he leaves it for Bunkley. Bunkley. No, I thought that was offsides. Now that one looked like a legitimate offsides, but here's Goddard. Goddard got it back out in front. Verbiage cutting to the cooker. Lost the handle on it. Nice job by Bunkley to track that down. Good punk movement there. Here's Verbiage now. Verbiage chipping it ahead to himself. Verbiage down the right wing. Verbiage worked over there by Kopchik, protecting the puck, coming over, laying the lumber into him there. Nice big hit there. Number 61, Rodriguez, got a good chunk of Verbiage, but he comes away with it now. To the backhand, letting the quick shot go. Trickles wide. Goddard on it. Goddard back there for Castile. Castile to Goddard. Goddard sending it down low. Staunton giving chase. Rodriguez behind the net. Rodriguez run into there by Leinicus. Rodriguez gathering his faculties, getting back together with Verbiage. Those two fellas are at the end of the shift. They're mouth breathing now, looking like Clubber Lang in the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa in Madison Square Garden, 1983. Back the other way now, Bunkley. Bunkley down the left wing. Bunkley getting together there. Letting the quick shot go. Steered aside there, Bunkley and Gifford. Exchange pleasantries behind the play. Under 2.5 to go now. Here in the third stanza. Nice move at the blue line by Larson, walking in, pulling the trigger. A nice stop there. Aye, the netminder. Oh, the Wizards. That's Oliveri. Now the brain shut down there for a moment. I'm like, I know they changed goaltenders. Come on, brain. I don't like you and you don't like me. Sometimes the brain just shuts down. It's got to get rest, you know. I put it through a lot. In college and as an adult. Chipping it out to center now. Tracking it down there. Makachowski. Dylan Makachowski. Backpedaling in his own zone. Makachowski got it out for Larson. Larson chips it ahead. On it there is Bentley. Bentley's had a good north and south game. 1 minute, 55 seconds left to go here in the third and final stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this one. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. We had over 1,000 viewers before this game on the first 3 games. I checked the numbers, and I had a chance to go home and take a nap in between affairs. Just over 1,000 viewers this morning, so thank you so much for the love and support and keeping our numbers up there. Here's a chance now. It's Gifford. Gifford with the puck. I guess there's a delayed penalty behind the play. Not sure what the whistle was for. If it's not that, it has to be that, I think. Not quite sure. We'll see what the officials do here and say here. So the official pointing to his ear. Is he escorting Gifford to the sin bin now? Gifford, I thought, had the puck. I didn't see what the call was, so. Yeah, it is on Gifford. Let's see what the ref says. Ref giving over to the cross-check is the call. Okay. I honestly didn't see it, so I cannot pontificate whether I agree or disagree, and it doesn't really matter anyway. That and a dime will get you on the subway. The official, he's got the stripes. He's the boss. He's the head honcho. He's the big cheese, the numero uno. He's in charge. To the power play go the Seahawks with 1.5 minutes left. They lead this one by 3. Deflected in front, Oliveri with the save. The rebound, Sager got to it. Oliveri got the waffle on that one. Sager behind the net. Can't get it back in front. Casagrande getting together there with Staunton. Casagrande puts his head down, comes away with it. Casagrande now looking to pull the trigger. He scores! Gavin Casagrande. A show of strength along the boards, won the puck. Walked back out with it, buries the biscuit. His second goal of the evening, his 4th point, ladies and gentlemen. 6-2 is your score. The 3rd power play goal of the night for the Seahawks. The power play really clicking. That's got to please the coaching staff when they go back to look at the film. 3rd power play goal of the night. Just 1 minute 14 left to go in the affair. 6-3 is the score. Casagrande just went into the corner, took the big hit, absorbed it, and came out with the puck and buried it. Gotta like the game there of Gavin Casagrande, the big house. A little bit of dancing going on there at center ice. It looks like Rodriguez and Verberidge going to be headed off to the sin bin. Basically a timeout for teenagers. Here they go. 2 minutes each for roughing. 2 minutes each for not playing nicely with others. Well, let's see, is it going to be 4-on-4 or 5-on-5? I think it's 5-on-5. Yeah, the rest put up all 5 fingers, or maybe they're ordering themselves a pizza. Not quite sure. So 5-on-5 now, so no man advantage there, or disadvantage for either team as the Wizards send it back behind the net. This is the final minute to go here in the affair. Seahawks leading this one. 6-2 is the score here. An impressive night for the Seahawks. Casagrande with a big night. 2 goals, 2 assists. Pratt's been very good. Behind the play there, bodies come together. So once again, Jacques throwing the ire of a couple of the Seahawks. Is Leinicus out there now with the puck. Austin Leinicus down the right wing. He's running to there by Gifford. Going over now, things getting a little bit chippy out there in the last minute here. Is Bunkley coming over, a little bit of pushing and shoving there. The refs trying to get cooler heads to prevail here. Just 29 seconds left here. Like to see the boys just calm down a little bit. And I'm all for big hits and rough play, but at this point, it's not really advantageous for anybody to take a bad hit here at this point in the game. So let's just drop the puck and let cooler heads prevail here, hopefully. Leaning in to take it now is Sager. Sager against Gifford. Sager wins the draw. Coming over, letting the quick shot go. That just missed. A little bit of jostling going on in front there. Larson with the quick shot. Sent all the way down. Good job by the officials waving off the icing there. Nice job by Sherman putting on the brakes. Sherman protecting the puck. Can't get it out. Quick shot saved by Pratt. The rebound. Gifford can't find it. Sherman coming over against Gifford. In the corner now. Now it's sent away to center, and that's going to do it. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. This one comes to a close as the Seahawks head over to their netminder, Pratt. An impressive night here for the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks as they gather around their netminder. A big win here on opening night. So your Solu top dog of the affair, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's pretty obvious for everybody at home. Number 5, Gavin Casagrande. 2 goals, 2 assists, and a bunch of big hits on the night here tonight. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and congratulations to Gavin Casagrande. You are the Solu top dog of the affair. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. It's been a blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this game here. Your final, once again, the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 6 and the Wonderland Wizards 2. Arrive home safely, everybody. We'll see you in the morning for Mites and Mimosas right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Good night, everybody. Get home safe, and don't forget to tip